Uh, Hello, everybody. It was very, very cold outside today, so I have a little bit of hat hair. I hope you'll forgive me. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey out in the wild, wild world of just drawing some lines. We just gotta draw. I'm gonna draw. It's been a busy few weeks for me. Sometimes it's really important to just take a little bit of time to get a piece of paper and a pen. I will use a Sharpie because it's powerful, very powerful. And then we will draw. But first, I need more seltzer. Extra creamy whipped topping. Now, I'm ready to draw. I'll walk you through it, don't worry. All right, here's my paper. Looks decent. Actually, I'm gonna flip this over to the clean side. And I'm just gonna scribble. Really, it can be anything. It can be anything, it can be nothing. The point for me right now is to not overthink it, but to just enjoy the process of putting something on the paper that wasn't there before. You know what I mean? Enjoy making these lines go in the same kind of direction, and then some lines that kind of go against those too. Keep it nice and loose. Messy. You know, messy's good sometimes. You ever play in the mud when you were little? This is kind of like my drawing version of playing in the mud. You don't overthink it. You don't think about what's happening later. Hope y'all are doing okay, by the way. Having a good day. An okay day? A bad day? Still a day, I guess. I, personally, did also have a day. So we've got some kind of cool textures going here. I'm kind of coloring in some areas a little darker to get some contrast. Oof, seltzer's working its way back up. This will be a quick one. You know, when you go this quick, this nice and sloppy, you can fill up a piece of paper no time at all. Not that filling up a piece of paper is the ultimate goal, but it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel bad at all. It's what, you know, it does a lot of, it honors the tree's soul when you fill up the whole piece of paper. And then if you really fill it up, really fill it up, color the whole thing absolutely, you know, solid black, then you can grab a white marker and draw on it again, inverted. When you draw this fast, you're really only looking at like the little part you're drawing in right there. You hardly ever take the time, at least me personally, I hardly ever take the time to, well, I'm doing it right now, but to sit back and look at the drawing as a whole, which I mean, it's something you normally do want to do, but there's no like one right way to do art. Get that out of your head right now. Hey, is that in your head? Do I see that in your head? The idea that there's a specific one way to do art, that art is one thing and not some other thing? I don't believe in that. Art can be whatever you want. There are, I admit, maybe a few things that it bothers us that count as art. But, you know, some people like arguing about art more than others. Not me. I just rather include all of it that way. I don't know. Some things are just more controversial, you know? Some things you see in the museum, you're like, is this actually art? Or you see in galleries, things that seem very easy, overpriced, etc. Just ignore it. Just do your own thing. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. Just know I like doing this. What do you think this looks like so far? When you're not the one drawing it, I think it's easier for you to see things that it looks like, because you can take a step back and look at the whole thing while you're drawing. You don't have to be looking at the pen nib, you know, the tip of the pen the whole time while you're drawing like I do. You can be looking at it, you know, the classic, that cloud looks like a duck sort of thing. Does this look like a duck? It looks like some crazy monster. Like there's an eye and these are its teeth. Oh my goodness. Terrifying. And it's like a year. It's like a year till Halloween. I'm getting ready early. If you just sit down and do like one quick drawing every day and hang them up all on your wall, you can cover your wall pretty fast. And I mean a quick drawing, like quicker than this. I'll do another one to show you how quick I mean. In the middle of this one. Check it out. By quick I mean just like, hey, I'll do like a little portrait right now. Just like quick, like, hey. If you don't even take the paper off the pen off the paper, right? Like you could stop at any point now and it'd still be a drawing worth hanging up because you did it when normally you might not have done it, right? You ever heard of that concept of like non-zero days or whatever? Doing anything is better than doing nothing. Plus, the more you do this, the better you'll get at doing nothing. Kind of looks like he's got like a microphone here, like a headset. Maybe he does. Anyways. Quick, I don't know. Totally pointless, doesn't matter. I don't know why I drew that just now, but I was showing you, like, even this quick drawing is too slow. I don't want to discourage you with a slow drawing that I was calling quick. Just do a bunch of those, you know? Or don't. Kind of like these textures that look a little bit like tree bark, or they're like the tree bark, or maybe wood grain. I enjoy because it's like flowing together, lines that go together, but they also collide a little bit. I mean, who doesn't like wood grain? It's kind of fun to draw stuff that imitates it like this. Draw more teeth down here, maybe. If this is a monster, it needs another eye. There's like weird little feathers, or I feel like, so what I'm feeling now is that there's this certain point in all my drawings, not all of them, but when I start it starts out as a doodle, and then it'd be like half or 2/3 or 3/4 of the way through. I'm kind of there now when I realize it does kind of look like something in particular, right? To me, it looks like there's this kind of monster head here. This is kind of the edge of it here, so I'm making it darker. Monster head here, right? Eyeball. And so then I'll kind of keep nudging it in that direction once I see something that I kind of enjoy about it. But I didn't have this planned out ahead of time. That's all right. This doesn't always happen. Sometimes it stays very abstract for me, but when I do see something, I don't mind encouraging a little bit. But worst case scenario, if I messed up this monster head now, if I drew something that made it look suddenly not like a monster head, no loss. Because I didn't set out to draw this, so big deal, right? I hope the sound of the Sharpie isn't too annoying for you. Some people like it, some people don't. For me personally, it's pretty nice, but I think I like it mostly because I'm the one controlling it. Sometimes things like this, your enjoyment of it depends heavily on whether or not you can make it stop at any second, or whether or not you're the one moving the Sharpie, sort of deal. Anyone know what I mean with that? Just kind of blocking in the borders here, this area. Kind of want this to be all solid black. I just realized that maybe this is all bleeding through the paper and putting marks on this brand new side of the cutting mat that I hadn't used before. I hope not. Also, this drawing could look cooler with the rougher edges that I'm giving it kind of less rough edges, but I'll give it one cleaner edge like over here. The rest will be nice and rough. Add a little more contrast here on this side of the head. Too much? I don't know. It's the kind of thing where it helps to, to like take it, look at it far away. Blur your eyes a little bit. Oh, it comes and it goes. Sometimes you feel like you've lost it. And you wish you had stopped at a previous spot in the drawing. You just tuck that away for the next drawing, and the next drawing, the next 10,000 drawings. And then 10,000 drawings later, you have 10,000 drawings worth of stuff tucked away. Of course, I don't think I've even done 10,000 drawings. Probably only done 1 or 2 or 3,000 drawings, which is still a lot. It helps. Anyways, I think that's about it. What do you guys think of this? What is it? It doesn't have to be a monster to you. It could be like a beluga whale brushing its teeth, or that's the only other thing I could think of for some reason. Even if it's just a random collection of lines, I'd be pretty happy with it. I like how it turned out. Thanks for listening, watching. Draw something. Tag me on Twitter or something if you want to show it to me. I'll try to drop you a like and comment on it if I can. Or Instagram. Twitter and Instagram are the ones I use the most. Also subscribe on YouTube. I think that's where you're watching this now. All right, goodbye everyone. Have a good day.